Hello, aspirants. We have covered the topic Indus Valley Civilization comprehensively, and it is one of the most important topics for your preliminary examination. Also, very significant from the mains perspective as well, okay? Because in GS Paper 1, you get a lot of questions from this topic. So, today we are going to cover UPSC preliminary PYQs from the topic Indus Valley Civilization, okay? So, let us proceed ahead with the session and we'll be discussing important PYQs. So the very first PYQ, this is from the year 2011. Yeah. In some areas, I have mentioned the year. Yes. So 2011, the MCQ is from. So the first question, okay, the first statement is regarding the Indus Valley Civilization, consider the following statements. So the very first statement is it was predominantly a secular civilization and the religious element, though present, did not dominate the scene. The second statement is during this period, cotton was used for manufacturing textiles in India. So, which of the statements given above are correct? Okay. Now, if you look at the very first statement, we all know that Harappan civilization was extremely peaceful, secular civilization. Okay. So, definitely this part is absolutely correct. Let us comprehend the second part. The religious elements, though present, did not dominate the scene. So, if you look at the religious elements, were they present? First question, yes, the religious elements were present because we find the images of mother goddesses, okay? We find the images of Pashupati Nath seal, okay? We find the seals where it is depicting that humans and animals are bowing before the peepal tree. All this hints towards religious elements, but we do not find that these elements dominated in the Harappan life or the Harappan civilization. Okay, so this statement is also equally true that religious elements were present, but they were not that significant that they dominated the life of the Indus Valley civilization. Fine. So the statement number one is absolutely correct. What about the statement number two? During this period, cotton was used for manufacturing textiles in India. Absolutely correct. Okay, so we all know that cultivation of cotton actually it began from the Neolithic age. We had a very famous site, Mehergarh. From there, we find the evidences of cotton cultivation. Then during the Indus Valley civilization, it continued and man began to manufacture textiles using cotton. If you remember, we saw a bearded man statue. And if you remember, the statue of the bearded man depicts a shawl. And on that shawl, the trefoil pattern is there. Even that is a depiction that, yes, man used cloth during that time and cotton was used for manufacturing textiles in India. So both the statements are absolutely correct. So answer for this is C, 1 and 2 only. Okay. So in this manner, see, if you look at this question is an application based question. So whatever knowledge you have from the Indus Valley civilization, you have to apply it over here and you have to come to the conclusion whether the statement is correct or not. Okay. So you cannot expect that you can directly get a clear cut question. No, sometimes the questions are application based where you need to do the analysis and then come to the conclusion. Fine. So where you need to have a thorough knowledge of that topic. Fine. Now, the next important question is, this is a PYQ from the year 2013. Okay, so you can see over here 2013. Yeah. So let us read the question. Which of the following characterizes the people of Indus Valley civilization? Fine. So you have to understand which of the following were the characteristics of the IVC period. They possessed great palaces and temples. They worshipped both male and female deities. They employed horse-drawn chariots in warfare. Select the correct statement using the code below. So they possessed great palaces and temples. So across the civilization, across so many sites that have been discovered, we do not find the evidences of big palaces or the temples. We do not find a single ruin of a temple from the Indus Valley civilization. Okay. So the statement number one is incorrect. We do not find any great palace, no temples from the Indus Valley sites. Okay. Second statement, they worship both male and female deities. Absolutely correct. We find the male deity, Pashupati Nath, and female deities like the mother goddesses. So absolutely the second statement is correct. The third one, they employed horse-drawn chariots in warfare. Now please remember that Harappan civilization was a peaceful civilization. Archaeologists have not discovered a single weapon from the sites of this civilization. Second important thing, horse we do not find predominantly across this civilization. There is only one site, the site of Sarkotada, where archaeologists have revealed the horse bones. Okay. So if you look at this statement is absolutely false. The reason for this statement being false is that, first of all, it was a peaceful civilization, did not involve themselves in any warfare. Second important thing, we do not find any evidences of weaponry or the chariots. Third important thing, hardly we find evidences of horse across the civilization. Okay. So the statement number 3 is also wrong. So what is the answer for this question? So answer for this question is 2 only. I hope it is pretty clear. Okay. Let us move ahead. Yes. The next UPSC PYQ, I suppose this is from 2019. Okay. So they have given you 2 lists. List number 1 is a site and list number 2 is a finding. So you have to match which site yielded which finding. And clearly we have studied all the sites of Indus Valley Civilization in detail. If you have referred to that lecture, if you know all the detailings of each and every site, you will be in a position to attempt this MCQ. Okay. So let us have a look at the MCQ. So match list number 1 with the list number 2. So the sites are Lothal, Kalibangan, Dholavira and Banavli. Archaeological finding, ploughed field, dockyard, terracotta replica of plough, and an inscription comprising 10 large signs of Harappan script. Okay, so you have to match it. We all know that Lothal is known for what? Lothal is known for the discovery of dockyard. So this is the first match. Kalibangan. Kalibangan is a very important site because here we have discovered a ploughed field, which hints towards ploughing being extensively practiced during Indus Valley Civilization. And most importantly, agriculture was mastered by the people of Indus Valley Civilization. So this Dholavira, if you guys remember, a large signboard depicting the big signs of Indus Valley Civilization was discovered from Dholavira. And Banavali is known for terracotta replica of plough. There is one more site where archaeologists have discovered terracotta replica of plough. If you are able to recollect it, you can put it into the comment box. I'll answer it now. So the answer for this is Cholistan. It's in present-day Pakistan. So even in Cholistan, archaeologists have discovered the terracotta replica of plough. Okay. So what is the answer for this question? A2, B1, okay, C4 and D3. So B is the answer. So this is a preliminary question. It's a PYQ. Okay. Please look at the PYQs because that will give you an understanding what you need to actually study from a particular topic. Fine. Let us move ahead. Yes. Again, this is a PYQ. Which of the following animal was not represented on Harappan seal and the terracotta art? Okay. So which one of the following animal was not represented on the seal and the terracotta art of the Harappan culture? So animals given are cow, elephant, rhino and tiger. Clearly, I had mentioned while studying the topic that across the Harappan seals and sealings, you find different animals, but one animal which is not at all depicted. Can you guess it? And can you answer it? What is the answer? Cow. You do not find cow anywhere across the IVC seals. Please remember this. If you remember the Pachupati seal, I had given the code also, BTER. So B for buffalo, T for tiger, E for elephant, R for rhino. And at the leg, there were antelopes, deers were there. Correct? So buffalo was there, tiger was there, rhino was there, and elephant was there. Cow you do not find in any of the depictions. So please remember this. Actually, the importance of cow and the cow worship in India began with the Aryans. Okay, so from the Vedic age onwards, we find the prominence of cow being worshipped in India and being considered as a source of wealth. Okay, fine. Let us move ahead. The famous female figurine known as the dancing girl found at Mohenjo-daro is made up of. Now, this question was from 2025, a very important question. So, we have studied this comprehensively. So, the dancing girl, she was made up of which metal? Even if you do not know, we all know that Harappan civilization was a Bronze Age civilization. So, the prominent alloy which they used was bronze. So answer is bronze. And the technique which was used for making this dancing girl was the technique of lost wax, which is also called as Sire Purdu. Please remember this Sire Purdu technique or the lost wax technique was used by the people of Indus Valley Civilization. Okay. So answer for this is bronze. Fine. Let us move ahead with the sixth number question. With reference to the seals of the Indus Valley Civilization, consider the following statements. So we have to consider a statement about the seals of the IVC. They were used for commercial purposes. They were mainly made up of steatite. They usually bear inscriptions in a pictographic script. So which of the statements given above are correct? Now, if you look at the seals, what was the use of the seal? If you guys remember, they were used to stamp the goods, right? Whenever a good was packed in a bag, so the good was stamped with a seal in order to ensure its source, its maintaining that the seal, the product is not tampered, okay? So for all these purposes, the seal was used. So definitely seal was used for the commercial purpose for trade and commerce. Absolutely correct. They were made mainly of steatite. Yes. If the statement would have been the seals were made only of steatite, then this would have been a wrong statement. But the question is mainly. Yes. Mainly steatite was used. Along with the steatite, even agate, chert, copper, okay, bronze, even that was used. But mainly steatite was used, okay? They usually bear inscriptions in pictographic script. Yes. Harappan script is a pictographic script. Okay, so these are the pictographic script. Symbols are there and symbols reflect something. Okay, they mean something which we are not able to decode it. So answer for this is all are correct. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, let us move towards the seventh number question. With reference to Dholavira, consider the following statement. So the question is with reference to Dholavira. Okay. So it was divided into three parts. It had a unique water management system. A large signboard with Harappan script was found here. Now, just now we discussed this particular thing in the match the column. So now you all know that this is absolutely correct. Okay. What about the statement number 1? Now, if you know, each and every Harappan site was divided into two parts, Citadel and the lower town. But there was an exception, and the exception was Dholavira. So Dholavira, instead of two compartments, it had three compartments, lower town, middle town, and upper town. Okay, so this is a unique exception of the Harappan civilization. So site was divided into three parts. Okay? And yes, Dholavira is known for its unique water management system. It is known for proper water reservoirs, proper water management system. This ensured irrigation facilities. Okay, so answer for this is all 1, 2, 3. Okay, let us move ahead. So I hope all the up till now, whatever MCQs we discussed, you guys are clear with. Now let us move towards the last set of MCQs. So the last set of MCQ. Which of the following pairs are correctly matched? Okay, so there's a Harappan site and there's a river across which river a site was located that you have to match. Fine. Okay. So no, already they have matched. You have to tell whether the pair matched is correct or not. Fine. So the first pair is Harappa River Ravi, Mohenjo-daro Indus, and Kalibangan Ghaggar. So what is the answer? We know that Harappa was located on the banks of River Ravi. Absolutely correct. Mohenjo-daro, absolutely correct, on the banks of Indus. Kalibangan, absolutely correct, on the banks of river Ghaggar Hakra, which is a fragment of Saraswati, ancient river Saraswati. Okay, so answer for this is all are correct. Okay. Then the question number 9, I guess this is a repetition with reference to Dholavira. Consider the following. Yeah, divided into three parts: water reservoir, a large signboard. All are correct. Okay, so I hope. All these MCQs, PYQs were intelligible to you. You were in a position to solve all these questions. And we have finally concluded the Indus Valley Civilization, the topic, because we have solved all the MCQs and we have also covered the lectures. In the upcoming session, we will be beginning with the next topic, that is the Vedic age. Okay. Do visit the website, the channel, and look at the other videos as well. I've uploaded the video on essay writing technique. So I have uploaded my essay, which I wrote in the Vision IS Abhyas test series. when I gave my previous mains. So you can visit that. Okay. That's it for the day. Thank you so much.